And that has to be the fastest time possible from going live to having somebody botted, as in bopped by the bot, blocked, banned, and reported to Twitch. I think that was 1 minute. That might be a new personal record. Welcome in, everybody. I hope that everybody is having a good day. Unless you're a bot, at which point you've been blocked, banned, and thrown out the window. I do hope you enjoyed the flight. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hopefully everybody is having a good day. We've got quite a few people out there. Let's say hi to those who are not flying. Welcome into Blast and Frauke and Superfast Feg and and Seribot. Thank you, Seribot, for being amazing and playing Whack-A-Mole. And thank you to Taran for also playing Whack-A-Mole there and reporting as well. I know that you were doing that probably at the same time as I was. Oh, I missed the first one as well. Good lord. Yeah, 2 of them. Good lord. Thank you to everyone for joining the scurry, which is also equally fantastic. Yes. Good grief. Good bot, yes. Welcome in, Chaos Twin. Thank you for being here. To everybody who is, yeah, you're all amazing. Just keep scurrying. Just keep scurrying. Still some pain in the back, pain in the neck and shoulders down. Oh, thank goodness for that. I'm glad that things are feeling a bit better, Kel. Huzzah for improvement, yes. It was bad, yep. Urban, welcome in. Good to see you. Scroll faster, Scots. You may even catch up. Frauke is on a 355 stream streak. Just 10 more, and we've got a full year nearly. Ritsu, welcome in. Good to see you. 2 bots reported. Thank you, Frauke. Could this be a news advancement? Smack the body. Oh, no. Twitch version of Whack-A-Mole. Unfortunately, yes. Considering Twitch already saw an email saying they've actioned it, given the honestly concerns, yeah. Unfortunately. Hashtag free pixie. Right. Taran joining the scurry. Thank you for that. Type faster, chat. Don't let him catch up. Grr. Shadow, welcome in. And what do you know? I've made it to the front of chat. Ha ha. I've caught up with you all. And now, for me to constantly be behind for the rest of the stream. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. And I'm pressing the wrong button. Right. I meant to press this one. Yeah, there we are. Dang it. Yes. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone, those who are in the appropriate regions, I hope you're enjoying your Thanksgivings. I've got to be careful with that. It looks like I'm getting my head attacked by things. Those who aren't, happy Thursday. Should I tell a really long joke for Scots to read and never catch up? I mean, you could, but I might not read it. Stonecutter go brrr. Yep. Streamer reserves the right to ignore anything that they feel is completely unnecessary to read out. Whoops. Medications and fried fish, out of energy again, got stuff done. Definitely don't get those 2 mixed up. Also, feel better for okay. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Apparently the chunk just needed to be reloaded. Because I was looking at Puffy from the cam account, and that trapdoor was up, and these trapdoors were down. So I don't... I was wondering why Puffy wasn't running away. Scots, you'll just separate the joke into 3 parts, and you'll by nature read it all out. You see, telling me... Apparently, Blast has gone to the evil genius school of getting my attention, and is now attempting to A, monologue, and B, tell me their evil plans before they start. Canadian Dragon, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. We have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch it. I'm not really. Whoops. And apparently I just booted the button twice. Also, it's getting dark, so let's deal with this. You mean we don't ignore Blast? Rassin, frassin, rellin, frellin, mutter, mutter. Where the heck did that bed go? Where is it? How did I... Where did it... get nubbled? How? I had a... Where did... What? Yeah, I'm looking with hitboxes. I still can't find the fnurbling thing. Oh, it's over there. Over there. No, I'm on the wrong island. Oh my, Feg. Oh my. Also, business card? You're assuming that anyone gets those nowadays? I don't think I've actually had a business card for 20 years. Right. Kel's going looking for a quote. Uh-oh. Business NFT. No! The only type of business cards that I like are the really, really interesting... should get some to do some more work in Japan. True, Japan, part of the culture, from what I can understand, is that handing over a business card is part of the greeting ritual and business, and basically business introduction. If I understand correctly, Japaner. Nope, that's a shift. Hey, True Purple, welcome in. Take him both hands, bow, read it thoroughly, bow again. If you spill your drink on it, you've scuppered everything. True. Being rude to somebody's business card is a heinous crime. Quote 431. Oh my. Thank you for the lurk, Dragon. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I was thinking of doing that. That feels like it might be... there. Lurk must do the things. How dare you do the things? I mean, really. The things. The things one must do. And apparently, I have no idea where this accent has come from. Good lord. I have no explanation for that one. Here we find Scotsman wondering, what the heck is going on in my head? One does wonder what goes through one's mind sometimes. Who would live in a mind like this? Wondering what the heck is going on in Scotsman's head. Welcome to chat every day, every hour. Every day. It's a different way of wondering what's going on in Scotsman's head. Hey, TGM. Welcome in. Dumb ways to fnubble. Everybody, dumb ways to fnubble. Everybody is wondering quite why he's fnubbling in the sky. Sin Lily, welcome in. Ah, dear. Apparently, the Iron Brew has kicked in that I had before stream. Meanwhile, you're wondering what's going on in one of your no, if you're oh dear! Somebody give Taran a gas mask. Alrighty then. So many ways of wondering what the heck is going on, wondering why the heck we're going with all the singing of songs. Right. Throws Taran a respirator. Yep. Rebreather. Not sure if you can blame Iron Brew for your natural state. I don't know. It depends on whether or not highly iron brewed is my natural state or not. Here we find a Scotsman wondering whether or not highly iron brewed is his natural state. Nordic Wolf, welcome in. Nope. Not that. Ooh, I'm running low on basalt. Oh well. That would do it, Taran. That would do it. Does a Scot build better when drunk? I would love to say maybe the natural state is brewed. Iron brew or rum, just brewed. For science! For criminy! For crimbo! Froggy want a cotton, he did ride Crimbo. Froggy want a cotton, he did ride Crimbo. Froggy want a cotton, he did ride. With 3 drunk squirrels by his side. Froggy went a riding, he did go Crimbo. Great horny toads. Yep. Apparently these things aren't in consistent locations. I thought I'd managed to have the sections of this more consistent. Meow. 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 meow, meow. Yes. Are you sure about that? Yes. I mean, are you absolutely positive about that? Yes. Is that definitely your final answer? Yes. Ow. Let me out of this block. Alright, I see. Let's put one of those there. Yeah, I worry the fact that that's not the first time that that quote has, or that Fnurbles. Train of madness has involved and evolved in stream. Meow, 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 meow. Right. Fortunately, now that we're at this location, Yoshi, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I would apologize for the madness, but this is normal. Hey, I picked up my bed this time. I didn't drop it. Didn't drop my bed this time. Or actually, no, I think probably this one is more accurate. Occasionally the quotes are usable. Usable. How is everybody's Thursday going? I know that some regions are celebrating their Thursday, and some regions are just enjoying having quieter days. How is everybody, though? As opposed to quotes being dirigible. Ooh. Dirigible, are they? At least they are not a dirge. Play me a dirge, matey. Arr. Great, now I sound like Kelsey Grammer from down Periscope. Play me a dirge, matey. God, that film is so broken. In 8 different ways, that film is broken. And the other 12 are definitely broken. It's been a tiring day with you running between 2 different campuses of university for 2 different experiments because the other one was leaking. I misread that as leaking in chemicals. Yikes. Whereas I normally sound like Kelsey Grammer from The Simpsons. It's thee, Bart. Thee. I do not actually wish to murder the Bart. Not fun, made it through regardless. Well done for making it through, Blast. Not sure you trust Blast around chemicals. It's I was about to say, it's not a laughing matter. No one who speaks Fnurbles could be an evil man. Well, gosh darn it, I'm off by 2. Despite the return of the back pain, you got a jump start on your Christmas shopping, ordered a present for Dad, just have to figure out something. Yay for Christmas shopping. For some reason, Blast, have you ever encountered, read, or, been part of the series of web articles things I will not work with. I would highly recommend them. I suspect you would probably get an absolute laugh out of it. It includes all the things that a chemist will not work with, and all the other things that basically they keep running shoes around for, to be able to get away from. We have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch them. That could be a very sophisticated way of saying you drank in university bar all day and changed. I mean, that could be a very good one. Might have ordered the dad joke loading. Yeah. I have seen it before, never read into it. Read it, Blast. Absolutely read it. I think you would probably have an absolute laugh at it. The one that strikes in my mind is the description of a research group that were working with... Oh, now I probably am going to butcher this one. Hexanitroisowertazane. That's that's basically a chemical compound with so much nitrogen atoms connected to it that it's about as stable as yeah. It's about as stable as I am. That is an awful name and also a dangerous compound. Yes. Did I manage to get close to the correct compound name? Hopefully, pronunciation. It's basically an azide solution with an awful lot of nitrogen atoms bonded into it. Makes you wonder if the Welsh are good at chemistry, or at least pronouncing compound names. Possibly. Personally, I think it's the Germans who are more likely to be better at it, given their language's tendency to just go around joining things together. And too many L's. And basically, chemistry's tendency of doing exactly the same thing. Cardiff and Swansea, yes. The German dictionary is landscape, not portrait. That does not sound far from the truth sometimes. Right. I love the fact that we're like 20 minutes in and already confused as heck. Anyone arriving into this stream is going to wonder what we're on. Anyone who knows what this stream is like is just going to be like, oh, Scott's life. So what I think I need to do is... It took 20 minutes. These sections I need to have expand outwards here. So it's going to be more... It's going to be more. Hey, Elcon! Yes, yes. I'm very well aware that this is entirely normal around here. For values of normal, dear boy. Confused as heck. In a Scott stream. Must be a day ending in Y. Under the head... and starting with Y. Happy... No, Puffy. Just because I stepped onto another block by accident. Also, no comment there, Freg. That sounds slightly wrong in context and out of context. Just because I stepped onto another block, Puffy, you shouldn't be escaping. Okay. This I'm liking. The direction this is going. You didn't think that one through? Aye. Aye, laddie. Do you think you might want to rephrase that, Ian? Ow. Right, so that's going to be the point at which I finish this bit. Oh, Taran. The problem is, we all have been in that situation. Around here, that's a... that's practically an average state of mind around here. I didn't even think that one through. Pretty... Oh, small amounts of begging going on to the mods at this moment. Okay. So I'm thinking that's going to be the point where I finish this style of the arch. Heil Hadrite!
Titty-free rat-written bloats.
Oh, that seems perfect for a 69 quote as well. Heil Hadrite! Oh, ooh, ow, ow. A stretch as well. Thank you for the hydrating. Stretch there, Fig. Everyone. Everyone else, remember to look after yourselves and, if necessary, hydrate, stretch. And let's see. Oh, we've got an Elcon quote joke. Did you know that before you mash up sweet potatoes, it gets really quiet? It's the silence of the yams. Elcon. And from Blast, what do you call a running turkey? Fast food. Oh, snevels. Really? Just really? Trying to come up with a palette for sci-fi is really difficult. Yes. Oh. And quote 470 has now been added as well. I'm so glad that I added a quote board. I'm so glad I added a quote board. 500 quotes by Christmas. And I will get 500 quotes, and I will get 500 more, just to fill the walls and floor and shelves of the frozen archive up some more. Ya-da-da-da, ya-da-da-da, ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ya-da-da, ya-da-da. Huh? Oh, I must be tired. It's the only thing I can think of that would explain me being this over the top. For those who are not used to this, when I get really, really tired before stream, I end up somewhat over the top during stream. Ah, the Proclaimers, the antithesis of the Chaos Twins. Aye. Often, the more tired I am, the more chaotic a stream becomes. I've never quite worked out why it has that effect. But it does. Why is my inventory so fnabbling full already? Less brain-to-mouth filtration. That feels right. Aye. Yep. Oh. And we got another one from Blast here. This one got me laughing. Knock knock. Who's there? Normally. Normally who? Normally I don't eat this much. Oh. Blast. Footy, welcome in. I apologise for arriving to a pun like that. Right, that was what I wanted to place there. Yeah, that's the other problem of being tired. My accent wanders. Oh. Hecking autocorrupt. You didn't have to argue with the otter cucumber. Flitting between Arran and Belfast. Oh, goodness. I'd love to say this was unusual, but my accent roams. That's another sign that I'm tired. Thank God it's Friday tomorrow. Thank Fnibbles it's Friday. Scare Scotsman as much as you can. No! Thank you for the butts. For the butts? Thank you for the bits, footy. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. D&D idea. The auto cucumber, cursed item, intermittently causes you to say the wrong word. I like that, Ian. Which part of Donegal did I say I was wrong? That's not as bad as arriving in Belfast and being asked when I'd driven up from Dublin. I think my accent roamed even more that day than usual. Better than arriving in Belfast sounding like you're from Darkest Surrey. Yeah, I pity anyone from Darkest Surrey. And if you're from Darkest Surrey, sorry. Just sorry. Tish. Aye. No, I don't think tough would work around here. I need more blackstone. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in, and thank you for the follow. We're not always this crazy. Sometimes we're worse. Whee! I was about to say, I do hope I've got some blackstone. That was one of those moments of, I do hope there's some blackstone down here. The last thing I want is to reach this place and find that I haven't got any. We're not always this crazy, right before a Friday stream. Oof. Sorry? Well, that's a wrap. Lady Oolong, welcome in. And thank you for taking the time to learn from both Elkhorn and Blast with the really, really bad puns. Oops. And we have a Palafin 0. What the heck is a I'm near aware of that. Oh, I'm out of Ultra Balls. Okie dokie. I'm near aware of that, Ian. Probably means it's got no sugar in it. You're peeling and cutting apples in the kitchen, so you've been listening in for the last... A dolphin Pokemon. Ooh. As long as it doesn't give me Dolphin's Grace, we don't mind. Whee. I believe I can fly. Yay, I can even land correctly. It means Scotsman. I have not murdered a dolphin for a long time. What's with the hum? You're trying to do a villager impression there. Hum, 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 hum. You haven't done it now. Means you didn't. What? Exactly. Happy you didn't have... well, that... that too, lady. That too. It's got entirely Scottish now. There's no guarantees it'll last. There's no, it will probably wear off before the end of stream. Unless, of course, we happen to encounter any Faya Ul. But I didn't think we're going to find a Faya Ul around here. No worry, you're part Scottish. You can keep up with it. Because of the murder of endangered species. What? Brain cells? I haven't murdered a brain cell in at least 20 minutes. What Minecraft block better describe me? Given recently, I would say the thing that describes me the most would probably be the copper golem. Small, with a tendency of getting lost, and be sworn at. Give in to the Scottish side. Aye. Either that or suspicious grapple. No. Suspicious sand. If we're going with suspicious anything, it's going to be suspicious sand. Bed. You need a nap. That's Taran saying what type of block would be representative of them for RK. Not that they're going for a nap, although I think they would probably would like to have one. Okay, siblings, which block fits? Ooh, you never know what would be in it, an emerald or an old hoe. Have to be a trapdoor of some kind. Joints are all floppy. Ooh, flappy even. You never know what could be in it, an emerald or an old hoe. For Kel. Block or mob? Well, if it's going to be mob, I would say Chaos Chimkin. No. No. Not that way. We have under the caldera a parrot named the Chaos Chicken. So that's you, Kel. The parrot named the Chaos Chimkin. I seem to remember it's a green parrot. Was it green parrot or grey parrot? Dang it. Do I have to go back to the caldera and remember what parrot's under there? There's a parroty error somewhere. Rack! Probably want a brain cell. Rack! Pure chaos villager, hands down. No, surely for pure chaos, the absolute true form of pure chaos would be a Gordon. Can we dinner by the Chaos Chimkin Parrot for the Aussie effect? Oh. You see, the problem... I need to... yeah, fnubbled. Get fnubbled! At some point, I may have to look out... Huh? Ninja Sydney, welcome in. You can't be a Gordon, you go and mess with them for fun. Oh, well, if you're looking for a mob that goes around and messes with Gordons for fun, you're a me. A chaotic mob that messes with Gordons for fun. It's me. It's a me. It's a Scotsman. Which fits. How are you doing, Sydney? Oh, Lord. Right. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Bo! Welcome in, Bo. How are you doing? Your brain keeps thinking you should be working, though. That's the problem with a Thursday. Fancy meeting you here. In this economy. Especially since you have plans to have a ship at your base with Gordons or straw statues of them. Plus a Ravager. Ooh, you gotta be careful with those Ravagers. Once you've collected one Ravager, you just can't stop. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what... so now that we've started getting to the point of actually thinking about the shape of the... you know what they say, the best thing to pair with a Ravager is more Ravagers. Apparently, given the number of Ravagers that have been recruited into my base. I had a train of thought. It went choo-choo. It ran straight off the rails and now it's lost. Boo-hoo. You've just realised that the Minecraft block that best describes you as a copper chest collects all the random things, but good luck figuring out where it all goes. But somebody else figures it out for you. That's the advantage of the copper chest. Somebody else will figure out where it all goes. Maybe. Hey, Jerry May. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. It's called therapy. Look, we don't consider this this chat to be therapy. You literally have systems to figure out where stuff goes. Sometimes they actually work. I do not want to be using the basalt in that area. Geronimo! I am so glad that my elytra kicked in at the point it did. I thought for a minute it wasn't going to. I had mental images of slamming straight into the ground at high speed there. Sometimes they get stuck in... Oh, that reminds me. Right, I have 3 things that I need to do. The first is I need to work out where the heck all of my basalt is. Because I didn't have any. So let's go and find some basalt. And the second is, let's have a check on Fnurbles. Fnurbles, are you looking longingly at the nether again? You've got that expression of, who boss? Me boss? No, I'm just going over here. Nothing to do with going anywhere near the... He's wondered less than my accent. Oh, well, yeah, that too. This way. We're going this way, that way, forward and backwards through the nether sea. Wondering why we're going to find where we're going to find. Fnurbles looks guilty. Exactly! I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that Fnurbles looked like he was going, me, boss? I haven't been planning anything, boss. You didn't know what's going on. I'm innocent. I'm not planning on doing anything, boss. Midna, welcome in. He's a sweet, innocent wee bot. Aye. He's a sweet, innocent wee bot who has a habit of doing whatever the fnurbling he held himself to. There we are. That's some basalt. Got a lot today. Not feeling great. Just gonna chill and listen. Oh, look after yourself, Midna. Stay. Yes, as Sydney says, stay cozy. Look after yourself. He's just testing the systems that Scott's built. This is the house that Scott's built. This is the Fnurbles that lost the blocks that ran around that tried to break the house that Scott's built. This is the Fnurbles roaming around trying to break the storage realms that made all the things go wrong and broke all of the things around the things in the house that Scott's built, etc. Lotus, welcome in. How you doing? This is the Fnurbles that got quite lost, that roamed around into the nether and wandered around and wondered why he got completely confused and died. Just been a long week and bugs going around. Yeah, there are a lot of bugs going around at the moment. And you may not have heard that because I've just noticed ads have started. That's not the direction I want to go in. That's just the way I want to go. Boing. 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 Staying cozy by working on a blanket. Welcome in, Shadow. That sounds like a nice way to stay cozy. So, I think ha ha, you can't get me. Ha ha, you can't get me. Ha ha. What I'm going to do at some point is start removing large amounts of these Crimson Wood Forest and coming back in with a whole heap of bone meal and just regrowing the forest. I'm in a hole. Oh dear. Look after yourself, Lotus. Boing. 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 Hey, Overseer. And we have a Geodude in chat for those who may be interested in catching one. Have I caught a Geodude before? Yes, right. I'm just going to try and miss it then. Oh, it's dark. Whoopsie. Boing. 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 Missed the door. Please, sir, can I not have some stuff here? When you tend to toss and turn when not bitten by a cat, you'd probably manage to strangle yourself if you had to... No! Nope! Nope! Oh! Nubbles!
Rat, dirty, perky, shark, back, flat, and fortin, syllabunka, Barton, perkaluma, Burton.
Exactly. I didn't sleep fast enough. Dead nabbit, fnurbling, smiggity, grr, I need that yellow shulker. Give me the yellow shulker. There it is. Excellent. This was only a Reaper and not a Galacticraft drop pod. It's been a while since we've had one of them. Right. I don't know where my bed went. I think my bed might have been underneath the creeper when it exploded. Ah, look at all the things going everywhere. You refer to Scotsman's business card from earlier. Oh, hey, I've got 5 barrels in my inventory now. That feels like I might have picked up a couple. Right. You get to be dirt. That one should be... no. Stone... This is one of those pick up everything and then sort it moments. Scots destroys beds? Oh my. No, no. I didn't destroy the bed, it was the creeper. I'm not sure that sounds any better. Ahem. Scope Creeper wanted to make life interesting. Yeah, well, Scope Creeper made life interesting. No, that... no, you fnibbled. That one's the dirt chest. What? Well, someone destroyed the bed. Woo-hoo. Yes. Wow. Just so much wow in all of those statements. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, there's a white shulker in my inventory as well. That's good. Have we picked up everything? Yes, all except for... oh, look, there it is. I was wondering where my bed was. I was starting to wonder where my bed was. Right, and then the stone goes back in here. That goes in there, that goes in there. That definitely goes in there. Those go in there. You plead the fifth. Nah. See, this is why I do not like creepers sometimes. Right. Have we retrieved some form of semblance from that exploded? Yes. Hey, Kay. Welcome in. Creeper was just trying to help me move from having a storage area on the beach. Yeah. What the heck's this chest? I'm gonna ignore that one. Why? What's in this? Did you fnurbled? Get fnurbled. My bed exploded, and so did the storage area around it. Nah. Hey, Raven. Welcome in. It's a derp chest. Yes. That one is definitely a derp chest. I feel like I should tidy it, but I don't really want to. I don't want to sort the derp chest. That wasn't what I was. I didn't expect that one to become a quote. No one expects that. You know, we haven't had that for a while. Is that still functional?
Great horny toad.
Yep, it's still functional. Someone is going to try and ask why you tried to sleep in the Nether. And well, yeah. Looks like I missed an Did I lose many items from the chest? No, I don't think I did. And Raven is on a 485 stream streak. Good lord, Raven. Whee! Glam started the space theme. What did the astronaut cook for breakfast? An unidentified frying object. What do I need to be poked for? I'm trying to pick up on everything, and on that note, you're off to bed. 5:30. Have Phasmo with Solar and Lola at 9 a.m. Oh lord, look after yourself, Kel. Good night. Thank you for joining us, Chaos Twin. Right. I think I've managed to undo the exploding shrubbery damage. I mean, ideally these would be the right way up, so let's sort that. See everyone for stream tomorrow. I guess the first explosion just breaks the chest. Maybe it takes a second to... Yes, usually an explosion will break any items on the ground. Thankfully, there was just the one creeper. Creepers. Sometimes just one is all you need. Just one more creeper can go to heck. I don't like them blowing up my bed in fnibbles. Right. What was I doing? What was I doing? Oh, yes. Actually, I came down for... I don't know why I picked up the basalt. I actually wanted tough. Right, chisel tough. Mossy stone bricks. Polished tough walls. Is there anything else in there that I'd need of this? Stone brick walls will be useful. And let's bring in some stone. There we are. Right. You need to work on your grammar again. What, Kelsey grammar? I still haven't really worked out how we're going to get up to there. See, this is the one thing that I'm still short on. One thing, he says. How would one make it up to a docking area like this? Oh no! Oh no! That was my spare bed that I placed down. I have lost a bed. The creeper did manage to completely destroy my bed when it blew it up. Blunding! Welcome in. Yeah. The creeper completely destroyed my bed. I need a new bed. Do I have wool somewhere? I thought I kept wool in one of these chests just in case of loss of bed. Oh my. No, no. Have I got any wool any... Ah, yes, that will do. Cyan. Whoop. Heil Hydrate. So many people. Hey, it's a lovely group here. And Ratty on a 5-stream streak. Thank you for that. I'm doing well, Blending, except for, A, being exhausted, and B, recovering from the fact that my bed just exploded. And I'm not in the nether. Yeah. Stretch. Fnurbling creepers. Everyone else, hydrate and stretch as needed. Bed, 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 bed. Meow. No, we're not getting back into the meows. Right. My new spare bed is cyan this time. You know things are bad when you've lost a bed to a creeper. So obviously because the creeper was right on top of the bed when it exploded. Oh no! Goodness, Raven. I hope the power comes back soon. Was I in the bed at the time? I had just woken up, Ratty. I woke up and the creeper chose chaos. Miss Ferret, welcome in. Happy Thursday. What a rude creeper. Aye. I'm not going to argue with that, Ian. Right. Okay, what I'm thinking is, let's make this look pretty. Oh Lord, he's thinking again. We're doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Of course, you can. Oh, you can see those. I was going to say you can see those, but you can. Now, what would it be? What would it be like? Wouldn't it be nice if I made sense? Wouldn't it be nice if this all was right? So, let's take away that torch. Well, apparently that torch is just... Bye! I don't need this netherrack, so I can go. Trying to now to figure out if I decided to go forward making it Son's Risen, What? Math girl would have been chiding me for not lighting up my area. The thing is, it came out of one of the hold on, I can't see properly. It was somewhere down there on that island section that the creeper came from. There's an awful lot of island that isn't yet lit up properly. And we have a weekly in chat for those who might want a Pokemon. Now, that may sound like I'm trying to make justifications for my complete inability to cope with the fact that a creeper has just decided to blow up my bed. This is exactly what it is. I am trying to justify. Oh, really?
Titty-free, rattle, hitting bloats.
I think that was less bloat and more kaboom. But I'll take I'll take the fifth, please. I'll take a fifth of scotch. Probably more likely. Less bloat and more kaboom. Sounds like a good party. I'd love to say you were wrong, but I don't think you are. Yes. Alright. Is it 4 of them? Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got the... Where are they? No, thank you. It took you several weeks and a few scares to light up the small island where you established your base recently. Yeah. I have been a bit lax in my inventory management in lighting up this island. Mostly because there's so much of it. That's probably why Fnurbles keeps trying to escape into the nether. He's trying to find somewhere safer. Poor little Fnurbles. One, 2, 3. Aye. Homemade applesauce is not required and was not done every time, but when Grandma made... Ooh. Didn't really think you'd want to, since it feels like lacking one of the primary... I see that there is baking conversation going on. Now, I am not at all going to complain about that one. Unless it makes me hungry, at which point I may be complaining again. Don't make me hungry. You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry. Oh. That's the one. This is the way we wonder why, wonder why, wonder why. This is the way you wonder why your Scotsman's losing his marbles. Un, deux, trois. That. Volder! Welcome in, Volder. How you doing? 1, 2, 3. Scotsman has marbles left to lose. Hey, Cyber. There are rumors that I had some... I mean, I keep buying more marbles. Actually, I don't. I keep buying more shiny math rocks. That's my problem. The math rocks. The math rocks keep calling to me. It's good to know. Yeah, if I ever had the spoons to try it, most farmers to spoon. Yeah. You see, the difference to me, and this is, you've been looking at shiny math rocks since you don't own any. Ooh, careful, Lotus. That's a dangerous path to fall down. To me, the difference between baking and cooking is that one is chemistry and one is art. Cooking is art, baking is chemistry. Yeah, you've accepted the fact that your wallet will 100% die, or 1000% die. I mean, my wallet did not like me the other day because I acquired a set of shiny math rocks from Dispel Dice as part of one of their lucky dip bags that they do see occasionally. The lucky dip bags from them are incredibly dangerous. Mostly because A, you didn't know what you're getting, and B, they're yeah. You just ran across a D&D stat block for the turducken. Baking is a chemistry game. One teeny wrong measurement and everything is less than stellar. Ma, a food chemist. I agree with that one. You still have your, 10 sets of shiny math rocks from Dispel's opening Kickstarter. Yes. You have to send me a link to math rocks. Ooh, math rocks. But my wallet! Won't somebody think of the poor defenseless? Shiny math rocks, are there pictures in Discord? No, but I will add some afterwards. And everybody else, tease each other with shiny math rocks pictures. I feel that shiny math rock pictures are now a requirement for Discord at this point. Actually, why am I... I'm just going to walk around and do this. Clam is outraged they aren't already there. Well, we shall have to resolve that, obviously. Do we need an NSFW channel? Not safe for wallets. Just kidding, Glam, she says thanks. No, I can understand being horrified at the lack of it. Given that my last post in the... dang it, what was it? Oh yes, my last post in the... Shiny math rocks are the property of the Dice Goblins. Remember, Dice Goblins will steal your shiny math rocks. If you do not like shiny math rocks or Dice Goblins... What? Who are you? In the Inspiration Warning channel, I posted a couple of pictures of a book I acquired this week, or which arrived this week, which is the Mile Ships book. Absolutely beautiful Inspiration Warning. It's by an artist who's been working on the concept of effectively a world in which it has floating ships. It's just dangerous. Diced Goblins, good in a stew. Look after yourself, Blast, and thank you for joining us. And yes, do de-stress. Arr. Arr. Yeah, I'm not sure where the conversation about diced goblins came from. That doesn't feel like a valid use of... Oh, there we are. It's the final pun. It's the final pun. Down. There it is. Since we're on the topic of rocks, I suppose a geology joke will be fitting. Just give me a minute. I'll dig something up. Oh. Blast. I would say that joke was ingenious, but it's probably more igneous. You sent the link to Blackclad and he had a giggle and the thing... oh. We have dangerous links. Right. Well, 5 is not the right number. Also, definitely not the right number when I do that. You wish you could time someone out without also nuking their chat. Throws an amethyst at me. Oh, now I want some amethyst dice. Shady math rocks. Yep. I think I only needed 4 of these, and I've just made 6. Whoopsie. Oh no, because I do need to do the ones up the top still. Ooh. Blast says good night. Immediate timeout to prevent psychic damage. Emotional damage! I was not planning on taking this in the direction it's going. I am, however, really liking the direction it's going. Blackclad, welcome in. Oh no. Everybody seems to be in pain today. Would everyone stop being in pain? Ow! Will everyone stop being in pain? Both.gif. Feg. Both. Oh, I only have 1 chiseled tuff. Well, I need another 5 of those. It's discussed the shiny math rock link to that one. Uh-oh. Both? Both is good. Yep. I need... Wait. I thought I placed one of these. Didn't I? No, I placed one of the wrong ones. Ugh. Dangnabbit. Give me that back. I meant to place that there. I need another 5 of those. Yada dee dee. 5 of them. This is turning into an expensive build by way of tough, but I think the colour is exactly what I want because I'm going to combine this with copper so that I get a sort of steampunky vibe to it. Well, that's just tough, yes. Well, that's just tough. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably put a rib of copper through the middle of these gaps. Just to make it look like it's got sort of a copper structure around it, holding it together. And what I might do for the ghast, for the happy ghast claw, Taryn, think more this is probably going to end up more looking like a rib cage, Taryn, than anything else. Actually, it really might end up looking like a rib cage of copper. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who may be interested in catching it. And the Frauke Information Service says this is a weekly, so you may want to try and catch it. Yeah, this is going to end up looking like a copper rib cage at this rate. Not that I'm arguing, not that I'm complaining, but it might look like one. These Happy Ghast capture claws, for want of a better description, because I have no better description right now. The claw that... The claw... The claw... Interestingly, these seem to be holding the ghast into place. I'm not sure if they are, but it does seem to be working, so for the moment I'm not going to complain. The ghast seems to, but hey. The ghast does not get a second response to this. Yeah. Woohoo! Sand enjoyed it, so the squirrel will as well. Yay! Squirrely! Squirrely! Command available item mods that describes just how hard the offender gets hit with a giant hammer. What? Oh, yeah. Look after yourself. Taran, getting food is good. Right. Now let me think. We could go with... Ooh, yes. And then, yeah. And some of the maybe. So what I might do is... No! Give me that block back. Did not mean to accidentally nuke that block. On that note, get lurked addressed. Get lurked addressed. Wow. Look after yourself, Lotus. Hopefully, peopling with family isn't too bad. Right. Yes. No. No. Changed my mind. You. That's better. Yes. That feels like it's holding it together. If I then do one of those across the back here. Like so. I'm trying to figure out the pattern, shape, color. The way. This is the way. Nope. That. Ooh, yes. That's nice. Yes. That works. I like that, Yin. Yep, that works. And then we do copper for the claw. Why does that one not have the trapdoor that the other two do? So that's got a trapdoor. And I know that Yin's got a trapdoor. Why does this Yin not? Did I have an off by one with trapdoors when I was building this thing? Now, the question. I'm wondering if these shouldn't be... or maybe... Ancients! Welcome in! Happy Thursday, and thank you so much for joining us with that raid. Welcome in. Thank you for bringing in the people with you. How was your stream? I know that you were working on rebuilding an area in your world. It looked like it was a dock. I might have been wrong. Yeah. Yes, Raven. My accent has been sliding back and forth and around. After raid and run, dog is hungry. Did partially finish your small shipyard. Shipyard? Not as much as you'd like, but enough to make it look better. Thank you for the raid. I'm glad to hear you were doing well with the progress. Go and look after the doggo. And, yes, raid and run. For anyone coming in with that raid, do raid and run if you need to. Yeah, my accent's been going back and forth across the border all evening, Raven. And it's been going up and down and around and around. My accent goes round, swings it right round, like a confused accent like ground. Oops. So freely across the Irish Sea, you could have been a Brexit trade sailor. Ow. Well, I was planning on jumping off this building, so I guess we are. Whee! Actually, I should hold on to a few of those. Alright, what have we got? You didn't want the blackstone. Done with that. I'm gonna need more tough. Do I have... Ooh. Ew. I got a few. I have some tough. Just not enough. I'm gonna grab about a stack of copper. And what I'm going to do is right. Let's take that off my hotbar for a second. Going up. Eating a Subway. Scott's accent is downright stable compared to earlier in the stream. Yes. For some reason, my brain is now thinking, does that make you the worm out of the second Men in Black? Was it the second or the first? Which Men in Black was it where the worm ate the entire subway train? Number 2. You are not Jeff. You know what I mean, though? Oakdew, thank you for coming in with that raid. Happy Thursday. Had Patrick Warburton in it at the start. It's been a while since I've watched the second of the Men in Black films. Actually, I think it's been a while since I've watched any of the Men in Black films. Here we find a Scotsman stood on a tower of copper, stripping it back as he slowly gets close to the ground. Excuse me. How did that age the moment I let... Nurbled. Patrick is the guy who did a series of unfortunate events and... Ah, Kronk. Okay. Yeah. Breaks.
Bricks.
arch enemy.
I wasn't expecting a Fnurbles at that point. Here we find a Scotsman trying to deoxidize his copper stack. And finding, occasionally, that due to RNG, one of the blocks re-ages just after he's about to break it. Oh, just after he's about to break it? That doesn't count. If it ages after I break it, it doesn't age. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely if copper aged in your inventory? Re-ages, or rages as Scots calls it. Aye. I'm going to put the 64 in my inventory and turn all of that into wax exposed copper. And then I'm going to put the Totem of Undying back on my offhand. Because you know that the moment I didn't have it, copper aging in your inventory would make building with it a pain in the... Well, you say that, Cyber, but it would be the sort of... You could... Fnurbles. If it aged in your inventory, it would be the whole sort of thing of you let it age in your inventory and then you wax it, because you can wax it in your inventory. It's either that or just give me a way of de-aging my copper from within my inventory. I'll take either. Does anyone spot the block that I forgot to pick up? You agree with Cyber, which is something you would prefer never to say again. Whee! Get struck by... Why? Why do you want me to get struck by lightning? That would be a shocking turn of offense. The Nookie! Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Or happy day of thanking for those who actually are thanking. Day of thanking? Day for being thankful. We will run and we will swim and we will wonder why. Scotsman's brain is broken and we're building up in the sky. Bagpuss, so silly old Cyprus. Look at this thing that I bring, and wonder why I'm asking you to fix it. Looks at the cam every time the drop is done. Looks like a sack of potatoes. Giving the amount of metal a normal Minecraft player carries around. It's really shocking they don't get struck by lightning more often. Aye. As a Merry White House bot. The Merry White House auto mod. Ow. Good old Merry White House auto modding. Apparently the bot is in a rakes mood. Or RNGesus is in a rakes mood.
My old arch enemy.
I wonder what the rakes did to RNGesus today. Possibly because sack is an antiquated term for an alcoholic. Really? I have never heard that one before, Fake. Why did I say Taran? Oh, because cereal and Mexican Coca-Cola, breakfast of champions. What? Cereal and Coke? Well, And we have a Stantler in chat for those who might need a Pokemon. Does it come with a Waldorfler? Sounds a lot like your breakfast this morning. Alright. Now, what was I doing? I was doing something. Oh yes, I was gonna, Fnurble. So far, most of your Pokemon are bad stats. Aww. How does one earn more money? You're doing it, Midna. Just by being in a stream where the Pokemon community game is running, you get money just by being here. In fact, you get money by being in any channel that has the Pokemon community game. So it can be quite useful to follow a couple of people who have it. You get the money from chatting, not lurking. Ah, yes, true. You do have to say... Yeah, you do have to occasionally talk. Just seeing the mission aspect of it. Fortunately, it's not an impossible mission. Doodaloo, 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 bottom. Also, highly recommend paying attention to... you have to be active in the channel, Nookie, I think. Another one to remember. In their Discord, there is a Poker Daily channel. If you hit that, it will give you something on a daily basis. Probably don't want people to just AFK in a stream overnight. Yep, that pretty much is it. Now, I quite like the mix of the exposed copper and tough because the colours go so well together. They really do. Yeah. If I do that in... that yin. What I could then do is that yin. No. I'm tempted to follow this line. So sort of have one there. And have yin there. And yin here. And yin here. Do I want to put a copper band around this end? If I do, I probably... Yeah, if I do, I'm going to put it recessed by one. So like so. Now, what are we going to put in that gap? Because it's this bit here. Oh! Hail Hydrate! You keep getting alerts to expect snow. So far, aside from less than an inch this morning, it hasn't even materialized. Ah. Hail Hydrate! And a stretch to go with it. You did it. Stretchy. It's a stretchy Scotsman. Get all these weather warnings for snow and only get a dusting. You see, the worst thing is, I really think that would look good. Oh, dagnabbit, it's the... I like the expensive option. Why do I like the expensive option? Where did that block go? It would be that I prefer the expensive option. I mean, it's only 6 blocks. Well, 9 if we allow for the 3 at the back. Because it is better. It really... That's the problem. It does look good. Oh, that... Oh, that does look good. Yeah. I like that. I really like that. I shouldn't, but I like it. Oh, I shouldn't, but I like it. Oh, my. I'm not quite sure where that one was going. I'm trying to excavate another trial chamber. I still haven't finished excavating the one I have been excavating, Feg. Thankfully. It's more time to spend more time excavating a trial chamber. It depends on the world. Some worlds don't like you excavating trial chambers because if they're shared worlds, they're not a regenerating source. And to be honest, if you go into certain areas of the world, you're going to come out with so much copper having mined that you didn't have to worry about it. I have a trial chamber that I have located, which is, how shall I put this, outside what I describe as the border of the world. Now, I don't have a world border, I just have a section of world that I consider to be the area that I build in. And the trial chamber that I have is just outside of this, so I've been going in and mining the living daylights out of it. And eventually I'm just going to trim the world and let it regenerate, and then probably go straight back in and mine it again. Cool teacher and Valkyrie, welcome in. Happy Thursday to you. Alright, now what I would like is for this, so I want that to be a higher block than, yeah, I want this to be the sort of the ribs. For all that I joked about it, I think the idea of actually having this almost like a rib cage is quite what I am aiming for. So what I might do is have that go up a further block. So to say there. But what we'll do is probably have it like the rib on the back of the airship. So we'll have it as the copper grate. Ooh, that'll look nice. Yes. How do I get to there? Come on. Ow. Will you stop trying to murder me? Boom. Boom. You're good? Working on making Thanksgiving dinner. Ooh, lovely. I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving dinner. Smells fabulous. What? Right. 1, 2, 3. Aye. You're in your camper. Right. Curious about Thanksgiving. Is there a universal dish people have for it? Like, is there a universal From my understanding, turkey. But those who are more Oh, apparently I... no, fire F. Yes. Nibbles. Turkey or ham, it's not universal, it's just American. I think the question was more, is there a universal dish for Thanksgiving? Do, 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 do. No. Well, that block's in the wrong place. Stuffing. No, I'm just stuffing up. I know it's very similar. Oh, for the love of Fnurbles. Everyone remember, you have to love your Fnurbles.
Titty free, little rat written hitting bloats.
Apparently we like bloat today. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where you're going with that one, Blacklad, but be careful. It's trending in the direction of the politics discussions, which are nay allowed. This VOD title could be Bloat and Boom. I've only made it go bloom. I've only made it go boom once. And for some reason, my brain is now thinking of Ivanova. No boom today. Boom tomorrow. Always boom tomorrow. So do I go with tough? So I want to put a row of stairs here. But the question is, do I go with tough? I mean, that's a... Aha. Or do I go with the blackstone to really give it a heavy... Ooh, that might... I mean, it's been several decades since it came off the air, Taran. Raisins acquired! Yay! That's not the block I was looking for. This is not the block you are looking for. Yes, that's the Fnurbles. Yep, let's go with about half a stack because I'm going to use them. Dip, 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 dip. JMS definitely knew his stuff when he was making that series. You really want Mojang to add vertical slabs and sideward stairs. Oh, sideward stairs would be so lovely. I was trying to build... Dagnabbit. So, on Wilderness, I've built a... Goodbye! A fallen version of my standard portal design. So, you know the portals that we have in this world? The ones that look like Stargates almost. I built one of them that is that's on its side, as though it is from that world, from this world, but has collapsed. Trying to build it was so difficult because there's no vertical slabs, and so much of that design relies on half slabs. Yes, I'm working with the law that there's some crossover law between this world and Wilderness. Because, hey, why not? Oh, ow. And we have a Skitty in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch one of those Pokemon. bit better. Separate block tower, and what are we? Crafted from one stair to make one stair. Yeah. Now we can get away with vertical slabs, with the shelves. The shelves aren't the same, though. There are enough variations in the way that shelves operate that they are too distinctly different. Boom, 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 boom. Also, there's not enough... There's no black. It's hard enough to find... Oh. I forget, you need 3 of these. There are too many colours missing. And I reiterate one of my earlier awesome more words. Yes. I still like the concept that I came up with, which may be fairly universal in people's thinking. So in Bedrock, you've got a horrible daily reward. Oh no, Midna. Well, at least it was a free daily reward. In Bedrock, you can colour the water in cauldrons. I think that you should be able to take that coloured water and use it to dye wood. If you want to keep it simple enough, allow it to be allow the pale oak to be dyed, because that's basically white wood. At which point you could dye it any colour. Effectively, be like wood stain. That way you could. Is there a way to level your Pokemon? Yes, there is. Battles, fights, and have them as your buddy. And once you've leveled them, you can evolve them as well. Different saturations of wood would be neat as well. Yeah. Could paint any wood, but make it like terracotta, where the original colour has an impact on the dye colour. That would just take significant... That would probably make it ridiculous, unfortunately, for sheer complexity and number of blocks. Ah. Hey, Urban. Welcome back. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. All of that jazz. Yeah, this is starting to take shape. I'm liking the direction here. I know I've said that 2 or 3 times, but that's probably because every so often I have a second look at it. From the game, with however many 100,000 versions of Tropical Point. Yeah, there are 1 or 25,000 tropical fish, aren't there? Like, straight away, didn't see any message. Hi, your doggo was in a wrestling mood. Ah, yes. I thought I'd seen you come in, because I was fairly sure I'd seen you get your scurry. I might be terrible at times, but I do try and actually pay attention to who comes in. Depending on the day. There are days in which I'm just not going to be good at focus. Any day that involves decked out, obviously. Well, no, don't fall through the floor, Scots. Yeah, haven't you put a base on this yet? Question, do you... What? He's pretending not to be 40 squirrels in a spacesuit. Good lord, 40 of them? Do you check if you have iron brew? I don't know. Are you thirsty? I'm trying to work out what I want to do with the shaping around the top of these. Oh, well then, if you're thirsty, you might as well. I'm trying to work out what I want to do with the top of the sections. Does Scotsman have iron brew? Scotsman had iron brew before stream. This is part of the problem for why Scotsman is a little bit less than half. Less than half? Huh. Less than half with it. Do you think you should go to the fridge and find something that's sweet? That, I do believe, is your own decision. I am not the one in control of ye. Now, as often as I'm nae half as fnurbley as I'd like, and I'd fnurbly less than half of ye what? There's like 8 parts to that statement, and none of them make sense. Also, that block's in the wrong place. Bilbo Baggins. Alright. Grr. Have I really gotten off by 1 here? Looks like it. Captain America got that reference, .gif. I think my problem was I was trying to read it. Got 2 cans of ice cold iron brew. Yay! Iron brew! Ice cold. Right. That's that, and that. I think we take out these. So I'm thinking, careful. He's thinking, well, doomed, I tell ya. That it would probably be that these would stay almost completely. I'm thinking these would stay open till about that point. The squirrels are thinking. Fear the thinking squirrels. Yeah, I think I would like to keep this open all the way back to that row. Because you would probably have this fairly open. If I get the camera count out. You'd probably have the sort of dock sections fairly open. So that they're easy to get into. We'll be drinking iron brew. It's Christmas in Scotland for Christmas. You mentioned that. I'm hoping you have a fun one. Not as half as fun. Oh, are you thinking of taking fnurbly less than half as much as you deserve, sort of thing? Aye. Sorry, it took me a moment to actually figure out what the heck was going on in this context. Mostly because my brain is attempting to figure out what to do with this build. Right. Okay, under those circumstances, I'm actually going to make this feel more like ribs. Come on. I know tried to press that button. That makes fractionally more sense. How dare you make sense? In this economy. Right. If I do that... ribs. So if we do that, then it feels like that's actually a solid rib that's holding up this. And then we can bring in some more of the tough. And have the tough hanging off of... Oh, that's nice. Yes. We have the tough hanging off of the frame. Nope. And what we'll probably do is have, say, gratings along here for you to walk on. Do I go? Yes. Like so. Landstrad, welcome in. Happy Thursday. I'm gonna need way more of that than I thought. So let's go for that much. Yes, I hear you. I know. I'm building things that mean that I'm not stood on a ghast at the moment. I'm sorry. Boing. Boing. That one, I think. No! Wrong way up. That way up. Reminds me of when you were trying to look up your first university roommate in the phone book. You lived in a small town of... there were 50 people with the same last name. Yikes! 3 many. It's like Olaf Olafsson. I feel like I should blend the colours a little. Off by 3. Whoops. Okay, you... 1, 2... What? 1, 2... Hold on. Hold. Some of these aren't lining up the way I was expecting them. Okay. Let's not think that through. Yeah, let's... snowballs. I'm trying to think if I want to put these as stairs to make them look a little bit more like they're solid, but I think I can get away with not. That probably needs... of course it needs 3. Gosh darn it. You make them in 4s, I need 3. Of course that's the number I need. Look, I can see the moon. Do, 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 do. Ow. Of course there's an off by 1 in this bit. 1, 2, 3. Well, I found out where to put the 4th. Didn't plan it. There is an XKCD for everything. And a wild Magnemite has appeared, for those who may be interested in trying to catch him. Monty the Snake got climbing and snithering zoomies. Yay for Monty. I'm glad Monty's still having a happy and fruitful life. Badaya. Right. Do I have... No, I don't. Right, let's think about this. Okay, I thought about it. I'm not happy, but I'm thinking about it. Yes. That yin.
Rat, dirty, perky, shark, back, flatten, fortin, sillabunka, Martin, perkaluma, Burton.
I need to Pokeballs, do I? Meow. I mean, thank you for the... that sound bit is from Looney Tunes. It is Yosemite Sam being very angry at something. I think he was being angry at Bugs Bunny. Scott's Feg, same difference, right? Wow. 2, 3. Most of the sound bites for Fnurbles come from cartoons. In fact, I think all of them come from cartoons. He says, trying to... No, that's the wrong block. Let's see, we've got Dastardly and Muttley. We've got the Tasmanian Devil. We've got Yosemite Sam. We've got... gosh darn it. Oh, Bob from The Simpsons. Wile E. Coyote. I don't think we've got Wile E. Coyote. Oh. The block I was just looking for I actually had in my inventory. Nope. Wile E. Coyote doesn't really say anything. If I was doing Wile E. Coyote, I would need to have... Now, why is that one different to this one? These ones should be the same. Oh, they're not, because that one's... Okay, that explains that. Okay. Imagine doing Fnurbles and hearing meep meep, but meep meep. Right, I need something here to walk over so that I don't fall down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2. Okay. And I've still got one to spare. Oh well. 2 of those. Woody Woodpecker. Yes, that's nice. Now I can walk around these without falling off of them. No. So this is where I'm going to start working out what my interior is going to be. music block. Yeah, it was. Sometimes the Mary Whitehouse bot manages to block something for sheer comedy value, I think. Okay, this is feeling better. It's starting to feel like the dock. I'm running out of time a little, so let's sort out... Ooh, the... Right, have I got any lanterns? I like the way that I'm using that as a landing runway. No, no. No, no, yes. Bulbs, bulbs. Have I really only got 9 copper bulbs? That's fine, I only need 3. I'm gonna get 6. I want to de-wax them so that they get older. Speak soon, and dog needs you again. Look after yourself, Urban. Thank you for wandering in. Honestly, Midna, I haven't the foggiest. Urban talks about... yeah. No. Cartoon bird. Mary Whitehouse bot. How dare you? Cooking time. Look after yourself, Fagan. Thank you for joining us. Right. What I would like to do is... Let's see. Do I want it there or there? I think it would be the lower block, which means I also need some more of those. So let's make myself some of those. And some more of these. And then let's get on the ghast, because I'm going to want to fly for this bit. Right, that one. So if I do that, I can put the waxed copper bulb here, and then hit it with this because I don't want it to be waxed. And then... yes. Oh hey! Just found 2 pieces of grating in my inventory. Turn it on. Wow. The amount of time it takes to break a block when you're on the back of a ghast is just ridiculous. It's that mounted break time, isn't it? Mounted break time sounds like it's decidedly fnurly. Yeah. So I'm thinking of these lanterns as being sort of landing lights almost. So it's sort of supposed to be that they guide you in. Ow. Mounted break time sounds like snacking while on a horse. Yep. Ow. Would you mind not murdering me, please, Ghast? No, I don't like that. I need to work out what I want to do with that back section. Missed. Still missed. There we are. Why is there a llama at the... But why? How have I got a llama and nothing else? Something tells me there's a dead wandering trader around here somewhere. Kindling go wee. Yep. Okay, what I think I want to do is, yeah, if I do that and that, what we can do is probably put some trap doors between those of the copper variety, just to really ruin my day. Right. Ow. I'm gonna go and grab 6, 9 trapdoors? Question mark? 3, yes, 9. And then place them and then declare for stream. And get us into Pretty's mode. Fortunately, I've been aging some copper trapdoors. Thank God for that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excellent. Because, of course, trapdoors can't be made in an oxidized... in an aged form. Pretty warm. Yep. I found another llama. And 2 leads. Yay, 3 leads. How did you survive? Not sure. I want to try and figure out how one of them survived that sort of drop. Must have hit the water. That's a point. Water, mate. For some reason, I never thought of the water. Right. Let's get these trap doors into place. And then we will wrap up. That's what I was looking for. That gives it almost a docking claw look. Right. I'm going to go and hide in the airship where it's safe. I've found the Wandering Trader. I just passed the Wandering Trader. Okay, now I am seriously impressed at the complete and utter fnurbling of the world spawn here. Sir, what do you got? No. I was hoping he'd have small drip leaf. He landed in water. Oh dear. Right. Sending you to join your llama. Kick. Yep. Meanwhile... let us have a look. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, that looks nice. I think this is very much the look I was going for. Whoops. Oh, that's coming together really well. Oh, also, RNGesus has just managed to have the perfect song for this moment. I like the way that looks. That's got the sort of steampunky feel that I was aiming for. And when you combine it with the... yeah. Trader, have you seen my llama? Scott, yes. Allow me to send you down to them. Spartan kicks Trader. Thank you. Surely that should be as you wish. Oh, I really like the way that... So what I might do between streams is to replicate everything that's here to the other side so that you don't have to build it. Steampunk Art Deco style. Shadow, thank goodness for that. The fact that it actually captures the Art Deco style. Because that's what I was aiming for with this building. Answer, Blackclad? No clue. Possibly it would be you walk up this archway. It's likely to be, it'll be stairs and ladders up the inside of the archway. TNT cannon. Not sure about that, Ian. But yeah, I might go through and do the replication from one side to the other of everything that I've built here. If only for the fact that it'll give us a feel of how this looks. But I really like that, the way that that's come together. I mean, it's taken all stream to build one half of one section, and it's, yeah, that, again, with the huge amount of detail, though. Probably would have been, yeah, if anyone's ever, so there's an archway in St. Louis that actually has an elevator that goes all the way up the arch. In real world terms, it would be something like that, I suspect. Oh, there's my view for the end of it. Scorpion tail is looking good. I love it, Elkhorn. It really, really is matching the tone I was aiming for. And one thing I will be doing at some point, and this is where it's going to get dangerous, I want to have a beacon beam running straight up between the two towers. So I'm going to have to get a beacon at some point. Which means I have to get a whole heap of wither skull heads. Yay. And on that note, and on that bombshell, two towers. Yes, because the... Sorry. Not quite. You see this bit here? That is the docking tower for the airship. The line which is drawn with scaffolding is not actually going to be a physical connection between the two sections. It's going to be the beacon beam. So there will be this tower and this tower. So it will be it will look very, very different once that second tower has been built as well. And that one's going to have a very sort of purple crystalline feel down the middle, I suspect. Right. The great Doc is always watching young... Aye, that in. Okay. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely lovely. Look forward to that in 2034. Aye. Thank you to everyone for joining me. It has been absolutely lovely having you all here. And thank you to those who've joined us on a day of rest. And thank you to everyone else who's just joined us on a Thursday. Much appreciated. Really do like it. Tried for ages to get him build Naya Sauron at the top of Lagville Library Tower. Yeah. There's only so much I can build. And that one was... Honestly, Raven, when we looked at it eventually, that tower was not big enough. It couldn't support the styling needed for Minecraft. So, thank you to everyone for joining me today. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be on Idiotic Inc. server, carrying on probably the museum build, I think. For that is what we will need to be carrying on. So I know a great eye atop a tower that dominates the field of Gorgoroth. That might be a different area, Blacklad. Totally different region of the world. Let's see. Almost all of the people I would normally raid out to are nay streaming. Because of Thanksgiving. Let's see. Gutty is live. Excellent. That'll do fantastically. Thank you, Blacklad. I appear not to be following Gutty. How am I not following Gutty? Tut, tut, tut. Under those circumstances, maybe Twitch is being funny and doing the unfollows. Possibly. Right. I am going to resolve an oversight with the lack of a follow. I am going to send you all down with a raid. I hope you all have a good time zone. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. And I'll hopefully see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.